Yeah, how's that expired cereal treating you? Alright, let's go for a dip. I did G3, GD11, doing complete engine rewrite now. I'm curious what that's gonna look like. Is that just to like fix like inherent engine problems in the engine, or is he like converting it to like Unreal or something? Alright, well, we got those horrible creatures in here. I don't remember if a single fire arrow can do them in. I don't think it can. It cannot. But it's good enough. Thank God he has such bad footing. Open MW. Interesting. And in here we find actually a very nice two-handed weapon. Oh, I actually wish I had more coffee. I should have brewed some more. But I did my usual
Nothing
Saturday
there.
routine a little out of order today. Because normally, like the problem is when I get up for the day, every Saturday for some reason I tend to wake up for like precisely at 6 in the morning. I just lay in bed until like 8 o'clock. I get up, I make coffee, and I just sit like in the living room drinking coffee and browsing my phone until 10 when I start the stream. So today, it was like 9 o'clock, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna run my errands before the stream. So I went out and did grocery shopping, and then it ended up taking me way longer than I thought it would. Yeah, I mean... It is funny that we collect so many weapons that don't really do much of anything. Or like that we won't be able to make use of because you can only use one or the other. And as a mage, we can't use any of them. But I like to keep some of the better weapons because we can give them to some of our followers later on. Like Biff. It's annoying because there's no legitimate way to do it, but I think it's a little odd that games don't let you manage inventories for your followers. So I like to try and make Biff pick up one of the better weapons. That way he's a little more helpful for us. Favorite car? I mean, I'm not much of a car guy, I'll be honest. What I drive is a 96 Honda Accord. Because I bought that like 4 years ago with all the money I had from when I was still working at a coffee shop. And right as I bought that, I suddenly got a job where I was making like 4 times as much money. Yeah, I am interested to see what that can do for this game. Oh, I hear some nasty things.
Halt! Stop right where you are.
No problem.
Really? Another lost little lamb, huh?
I ain't no lamb.
First I took you for one of those evil bastards who are haunting the area. I could see you're probably not one of them. You look much too harmless.
Oh.
You look like a hunter who doesn't know what to do with his time.
Yep, you got a point there. But what am I to do? I can't get back across the pass, so I'm just staying here doing what I do best. I'm sorry, though, for my pal Ingram. Come close to my fire and warm yourself up.
Are you a former prisoner of the barrier?
No. What do you think? I actually meant to strike it rich out here. Someone from around here told me that these are the best hunting grounds there are. Rich pickings, if you know what I mean. The only thing that's to be had here since those orcs has shown up is a punch in the face if you venture out too far. And I let those idiots put a flea in my ear.
I know those jokers.
I do? Who are they? I've never understood that line because I have no idea who he's referring to. That would be pretty cool if they managed to make the map seamless.
You seem to...
Oh well, looks like...
Yeah.
Why?
Because he simply... And now we gotten ourselves into this mess.
What are you hunting?
What a question. Those things aren't easy to catch. Once in a while.
Can you
I see. So...
What do you want?
Would you happen to have anything to eat other than lurker meat? Maybe a hunk of cheese? Yeah, a hunk of cheese.
I'll see what I can...
It's funny because he talked about how much he likes lurker meat, but now he said, implies he's sick of it.
Here's your cheese.
Really, you got...
Boloro. I don't think it would be him. Because Boloro tried to deceive you into giving him stuff. I don't think he's just a troll for the sake of being a troll. And so the funny thing is, even though these guys can clearly hear the goblins down there, they don't do anything about it. But once we're down there actually fighting them, suddenly these guys get pissed. Ah, fuck. Well, the goblins are on the march.
How's it going?
Crappy.
Hmm.
What else should I say?
Yeah.
Nothing but up and down. Orcs lurking on the left. Yeah, sure. First I'll carve my way through the hordes of orcs. Say, that would be quite...
I got in here, too.
Are you trying to tell me you just came across the path?
More or less, yes.
Then you got lucky.
No, I'm good, because I killed everything I saw. And then it tells you... No, it wouldn't be him, because why on earth would he do that? Unless he was trying to get these guys to give him the, get him the snapper claws, but... He's not a merchant who profits from sending people to their demise. Leave me alone. Well, Fink. Fighting him in the water, not a great idea. Because he glitches out and gets like fast attacks. Oh my god. I hate flies. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think, but I don't really get it. Like, why does the hero say that he knows them if we don't know exactly who it is? Got a nice flickering waterfall over there. Gotta love it. Damn it. Oh yeah, I forgot the lurkers glitch out here. They don't actually chase you. Remember to switch to Gothic 1 controls and test out the trick. Enemies charging. Oh yeah. Just by turning with the mouse. The nice thing about this is, God, that's pissing me off. It looks like it's the, yeah, it's a classic waterfall texture clashing with the new one. That's why it's doing that. The nice thing is the bed here means we can, blast the lurkers, take a nap to recover mana, Don't have to worry about wasting potions. And yes, we do need to kill all these for a quest that we will have momentarily. Done. Yeah, there's a weird glitch. It's because of the way people teleport to their, intended locations when you advance the time of day like that. Your followers will get teleported away, but since they're supposed to be following you, they'll disappear instead of going to that, supposed destination. The only person who has I think there's 2 NPCs who have, like a compensating sort of thing in their AI. Biff will show up either outside the castle or on the path out of the valley if you teleport there without him. I think Bilgot will do the same thing if he's following you, like you're supposed to lead him out of there.
Halt!
Halt.
Who goes there? You haven't come to send me back into the ore mines, have you? I'll have to disappoint you then. There's no way I'm going back.
You're a convict on the lam, right?
How perceptive of you. Why else would I have crawled into this filthy hole?
That roast smells good.
Don't touch!
I love this guy. One of my favorite characters. He doesn't even do
What's
anything.
wrong with you?
You have to ask that? Just look around you. These damn lurkers have spread across the entire river since I've come here. First, there are only 2. Since yesterday, I've counted 5 at least. No idea how I'm ever gonna get out of here.
And I'm sorry about the ads, dude. I don't know. Twitch pisses me off.
Have you tried?
Do I don't, if you're...
They don't do any work for these ads except make the platform. But that's one of the things I always loved about these, like the first 2 Gothic games, is the fact that they went with such American voice acting instead of going with your usual, like, Victorian British.
What would you give?
Well, I found a I would...
Alright, well, we're done.
The lurk.
Great. Here's what a problem...
So it's funny how so many rewards in this game turn into just runestones when you're a magician.
A few lockpicks would be helpful.
Well, thank God I just picked up the fish that is stuffed with some of them. Where is it? Nope, that was a herring. And we got a lumpy fish, too. Oh no, they're both like fish. Sweet, I got 6 lockpicks. Right, let's try not to waste them. Left. Well, that was easy. Yeah, at least they, they made them, like, thematic. But I just love the fact that, like, everyone, like, complains about the American voice acting in this game as opposed to British, but I'm like, that's what made it so, like, unique. Meanwhile, you get Elder Scrolls, who pretty much just get the shittiest voice actors they can find and have them voice every character in the game. Now, let's waste some lurkers. So it's annoying that spells don't do damage to enemies while they're in the water. Damn it all. That's the thing, I don't hate it. I just hate how, like, lazy Bethesda gets with so much of their, so many, like, important facets of their games. I mean, not that voice acting is, like, a game breaker, but it just irritates me that they're so lazy with it. Oh, come on. He's right there. God damn it all. Yeah, that flickering's really pissing me off. Come on. Really? Jesus. Why is it so loud? At this point, I'm almost tempted to, like, boycott the Bethesda game. Not that, you know, me boycotting makes a difference, but it's pissing me off, like, what they try to get away with now. They're the laziest AAA developer in the world. I'm glad that, like, Fallout 76, like, completely blew up in their faces. Hopefully that humbles them a little bit. But I also don't expect that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be very good. There's some, there's a lot of things with Gothic 3 now at this point that I want to try out. There's some, like, massive, like, gameplay overhaul mod that a friend of mine keeps telling me about. I want to give it a shot. Oh my god, that waterfall's so damn loud, it's killing me. That's actually, like, giving me a massive headache. I just want to get away from it. Okay, well, that's a lot of them. Let's avoid them. Don't you dare. It's mine. Crap. Really?
All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
That pissed me off. That's a lot of snappers. I never really played MMOs much. I mean, I played a lot of World of Warcraft, but I always played them alone, and that's why I never really felt like I got the full experience of MMOs. And I don't know. It's hard to find an MMO that, like, anybody I know actually plays. I'm just kind of sick of the grind if I'm not, you know, playing with somebody. But if there's a decent one someday, maybe I'll check it out. Alright, well, we found a mine with some, I'm not playing the SO. Found a mine with some paladins, so I guess this is one of the mines. Let's have a chat. I never got into Old Republic. Final Fantasy 14, I feel like, I don't know. I know Final Fantasy games, they have so many mechanics I just can't comprehend. I feel like an MMO would be overwhelming for me. Hey, it's old Grimes.
You. Who would have thought we'd see each other again? So, it looks like we both know how to stay alive.
It's funny how this guy is such a, like, minor character in the first game, and he's one of the only ones who, like, recognizes us on the spot.
How much ore have you...
A few chests. Paladin Marcos decided to...
Don't you want to leave the...
Nah, I'll keep... I'm not gonna let a few back then. But...
Well, those are old stories.
Do you know...
He didn't take the direct route. Instead, he wanted to cut around and approach...
It's funny how no one questions why that river is suddenly frozen. It's not like the valley got much colder. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Right. So much for you, filthy beast.
The camp suddenly becomes, like, raided by snappers when we talk to Grimes. Damn it! Yeah, those are old stories. It's funny because it was only supposed to be a few weeks ago. Maybe a month or two at this point, but...
Another one of those things.
Oh, another one of those things.
All right. So much for you, filthy beast. Another one of those things.
Mine.
All right. So much for you, filthy beast.
Yeah. It is kind of hilarious. Well, this one... Orcs...
Another one of those things. So much for you, filthy beast.
Chill out. This one does get surrounded by orcs at some point. They just never attack it. Yeah, it's a little funny. It's almost like if the paladins weren't here at all, they wouldn't have a problem. I don't want to kill these snappers, but they're going to overwhelm me, so I have to pull them. Yeah, so what do they do with this, mining site in returning then? I guess it's not that important. We never really need to come here for the sake of the Garon's quest. Come on. Let's go. Guards are zombies. Interesting. That's kind of dumb, though. Oh, shit. Damn it.
Yeah, that's how you deal with those
He stole
things.
my XP. Scumbag. Magic MacGuffin. Of course it is. Game just couldn't leave well enough alone. They always have to do this ridiculous fan fiction. Instead of just saying, make it explorable, make something to find there, but don't, take ordinary people and be like, suddenly zombies. For reasons. Ah! Oh, shit. Okay, thank God for that. Fucking targeting, man. Game spawns items in the mines in Chapter 4 for some reason. Sylvestros even has a sword spawned. Really? I never actually noticed that. I'll have to do an explorer when I come back to this in Chapter 4 then. Well, let's just finish these fools off. Huh, that one didn't aggro. Really? Ah, crapple. Interesting. I have to take a look. Well, that's the thing. She's helping me with my walkthrough because she knows probably more about this game than I do. As boastful as I am about how much I know. There's another thing that bugs me is there used to be a cave here. And they decided to snow over it. I wonder if the cave is still technically underneath it. I doubt it, but... Holy shit, it is. Wow. And they actually, they put snow on the ground. Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, obviously if we just try and out of bounds it, then we just fall off the edge of the world, but... It's weird that the old coins look almost like the ring ornament with this texture pack thing. Where even is it? Oh yeah, I forgot I already used it. Snappers show up here in chapter 4, I think. A bunch of them. Oh, you think you're hot shit. Actually, the cave over here, not the one in the corner, but the one nearby, has an interesting and spooky kind of Easter egg in it. One that actually, like, scared the shit out of me when I first found it. Aha! Damn it! I hate blood flies. Yeah, but like, it doesn't just spawn the orcs, but it's like it has that voice clip that plays. For some reason, it's like obscenely loud. Come on, hit that bitch! God damn it, fly! How they came to be. I mean, dragons needed soldiers, so they crafted them in their image. Alright, now we got some banditos. I don't know if this ice lance can, like, one-shot them. Easiest way to really take these guys on is just to camp up here. The only problem is the ones with bows don't pull as well as the ones who only do melee.
You're in for it now.
Okay, that's done. But they have a tendency to get stuck here, which is hilarious to me. I guess I'll just shrug. Genuine seaman's grog. 2 convicts in that cave next to the waterfall. Oh yeah, I don't know where they end up. I mean, obviously they just disappear, but I am curious where they end up going. Yeah, they take over that guy's roast and everything. That dude worked for weeks on that roast. Dragon hunters just come in and help themselves. Scumbags. No, I feel like these low-level bandits are probably just leftover convicts. What is a goblin doing here? And what? What's this idiot doing? The fuck? I don't know what that means. Oh crap, there's 2 of them. Crap, I'm in for it now. Take that. Crap. Jesus. My god. They're like totally out of sync. Normally I can kite them pretty easily. They decide to desync. These guys are doing tactics. Fuck. Oh my god, I can't hit him. Fuck. Yeah, eat it. Aha. Replace? Oh yeah. Yeah, a whole bunch of new bandits show up here later, and they're like the more elite ones. They don't have like the kitey AI. I think every single one of them has a bow. So they're kind of a pain. By the way, there's a free lockpick up here. I think that is what was implied, though. Like, Beliar just found Raven, was just like, hey, go here, get my weapon, and be my champion. How effective is this against field raiders? Yeah, it's a one-hit wonder, so it's nice. That was a waste. Shouldn't have used that one. Let's go blasting. So if you fight these goblins over by the cave, Talbin and Engrom have a habit of trying to come after them. And they just end up down here, like, causing trouble. Crap, there's always more of them than I think. I don't remember if the monsters stack up or if they do get replaced. I think those bandits actually do get replaced, but I don't remember. I always kill them on my way through. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. The way this game handles this place. This particular place, or just the Valley of Mines? Because, yeah, I mean, that's the weird thing is since I played Gothic 2 well before ever playing Gothic 1, this is all new to me when I got here. But yeah, I feel like the massive changes, but yeah, everything is still so familiar. Makes this like a really cool kind of development of this area. We got some lockpicks, so we can finish looting these guys. It's funny how these guys settle into this camp here. In the first game, it was only occupied by a singular wolf. Right, 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 left. Fuck's sake, this chest. Well, at least it was worth it. It's something that games don't do often enough. It's actually kind of strange to me how well Piranha Bytes pulled it off. Thank God. It's like a lot of games, they say, oh yeah, you go back to the same place, and it's completely different. Sometimes they'll have some, like, contrived reason for it, like, oh yeah, this city, you know, historical city, that, doesn't look anything the same as it used to. Oh, that's because they completely rebuilt it for some stupid reason. Can you target the ones in your face, you dumb bitch? God. You know, I never actually played MGS4, or not to the end of it at least, but yeah, when you go back to Shadow Moses, it was like really cool. Well, Risen 3 doesn't really count because it's literally just the same map. The only development they did was to reduce it and add all like the, you know, shadow stuff. Hey, it's Cavaliorn's bag. Hello, Marcos.
Halt in the name of Inos. I am Marcos, Paladin of the King. Say what you want and speak the truth.
A chosen of Inos always.
Forgive me, Reverend Magician. I did not realize with whom I was speaking.
Damn straight you
Yes,
didn't.
all right. Never.
If I am permitted to ask, what brings you to this area?
What do you mean by cultish? I mean, yeah, I love this game because I think I've played this and put more hours in it than any other game in the world. So I know a lot about it, and I have a lot of opinions about it. But it's not like I'm saying, oh, it's my way or the highway, as far as these things are concerned, but I don't know, I read deep into this kind of stuff. It's a weird Spanish accent that it seems like it was performed by a guy who only heard one person with a Spanish accent, like, in his life, and was trying to remember how he did it. Bam. Ah, it's not a one-hit. So it's funny, these swamp rats were introduced in the expansion, but they decided to throw a couple in this area as well, since it's the only real swamp we ever see in this game. Outside of the expansion. I don't remember if there's anything good in that tower. For some reason I always forget. Well, we've been to Marcos, and the only other way to get through here, if we want to take the shortcut really to the other mining sites, is to use a transform spell and try and squeeze past the orcs up there. Got to give the fire dragon invincibility. Interesting. I imagine it's still not easy. Yeah, didn't they, the shrink monster spell's still in this, right? That's one of the strategies for taking on the dragons. Now, is that only, from the water mages? Or was that still in, like, the vanilla game? I wonder if there's supposed to be something up here. There is not. I don't know why, because, like, literally the only time I used the shrink monster spell was the last time I played through this. For some reason, I always ignored it. Oh, really? I did not know that. I'm actually surprised that he was ever vulnerable to destroy undead, because that means they made a deliberate choice to classify him as undead. I would have thought they would just leave him as a regular, like, dragon type. Putting out game objects backwards. Yeah. That column is hilarious to me. Alright, bugs. Man. I still can't one-hit these. I am such a wimp. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. But you could still, like, cheese it, right? Yeah, so you can't target them. But if you can at least get the sprite to hit their hitbox, then yeah. So, see, that's the thing. A lot of these things I would learn by watching speedruns, but I don't really watch speedruns. I don't remember why I came back here.
It's been known a long time.
So we're gonna go the other way. The easiest way to get to Iego in Fagith is to head back out towards the river and then take that right through the arch. Yeah. He doesn't replenish his potions, which is a shame. I'm never gonna use a superior bow, so I might as well sell it. So don't sell the silver plates or chalices, because... what's his name? Halvor pays a premium for those. Really don't need to keep swampweed either. Alright, big money. Did we get the key for this? Or do we only get that by stealing it from...
I'll never get this open without the right
I think we have to pickpocket Engor for that. Another thing I never checked. Since for whatever reason somebody walled up the dungeon down here. Nah, that shit's gone. It's weird that they completely got rid of it. How are we looking?
I don't believe this is going to change.
Nobody will learn anything from you.
So, what we can do here, since we have the easy vantage point here, what we can try to do is go by way of that old, where the gate was. Try and dash past the orcs. I think the easiest thing, in our position, is to give them some of this. Since they can't reach us, it's very easy to cheese. Oh, come on. Might as well just use the quick key. And done. Now our way back to the river is clear. We built the ruined building next to the castle, put the dungeon there instead. Yeah. Weird. Make no sense. Oh, yeah, somebody was asking if I could get up to Gestath in Chapter 2, so I guess I'll give that a shot. I don't remember how thick the orcs are on this side of the river in Chapter 2. Yeah, I'll show that. I will show it in the walkthrough, too. But I don't know if I'm going to do it now. Speaking of that Easter egg, though, does anybody know, like, a legit way to get over the wall? I swear I used to be able to do it. I don't remember where. Come on, swim! Oh, is it possible to, like, swim past these fools? That's the way we gotta go. Yeah, it's, like, just silliness. Like, if you already have, like, the design and the assets for it, why would you change it? And just make it less familiar. Actually, now that I think of it, doesn't this river go all the way around? Or... no, because you gotta fall under that bridge and then can't get back out. So loud. I guess we really only have one way to get past all these fools. 'Cause no matter which way we go, we're gonna get too close to any of them. So, we do some of this. Dozens, I guess, uptight. A lot of times I just don't end up finishing it. But usually I do. I just mean, I don't like when they change landmarks. Like, get rid of things or change how the, you know, just change the whole appearance of it. Changing things like textures, foliage, that sort of thing. Obviously just, they're believable changes. But when you can't even recognize buildings or, like, landmarks or anything anymore, that's when it's just unnecessary. And I hate it. Oh god. Get up, you idiot. God, it isn't until you become... oh, wow. Yeah, I gotta be careful with that. Isn't until you become a field raider that you really learn how disgusting they sound. Well, that's different. Because that's like a total conversion. I'm just talking like a sequel. Or something like that, where the entire, like, all these places that you're supposed to have been to before are unfamiliar. You know, I guess with the maximum view distance, you really understand... I mean, it spoils the illusion that the orcs are doing something behind that wall. I never really thought about that. Yeah. I don't know.
How's it going?
Brave of you to come here. You got lost, huh?
Says who?
What are you doing up here?
I'm here to make money.
Here in the middle of nowhere?
I'm a hunter. I specialize in difficult cases. Fire lizards, mine crawlers, dragon snappers, anything nobody else will hunt. That brings in the money.
That's some armor you're wearing.
Yeah, hard to get. It's made of mine crawler plates. A guy named Wolf made it for me. I used to be a convict here in the colony. Gave him a couple of mine crawler plates, and a few days later the thing was finished. The guy's okay.
Where's this Wolf now?
Oh, we know
It's
where
been
he
a
is.
while. I suppose he's still...
So I wonder if this guy was supposed to be a former convict as well.
What is there to see?
A bunch of fire. I'd advise...
Because he implies that he met Wolf here in the colony. And Wolf obviously hasn't been here since the barrier came down.
Can you gut dragons too?
Ask me again later, when you're ready for something like that, okay?
Yeah, I never talked to him in Chapter 2.
Teach me.
So I didn't realize that he doesn't offer to teach you how to gut dragons. God only knows how he knows how to. Alright, is the crawler plate armor worth it? I don't remember how it compares, because We're gonna get the High Mage robe and the pirate armor in short order anyway. See how worth it is. 70, 70, 15. And maybe. It'll definitely be better than pirate armor. Pirate armor, I think, is like 60, 60. Did he just say that? I don't know, I skipped it. I thought he was saying that Wolf was. Pretty good for mage, yeah. I thought so, but like even the high mage robe, I think, is better than that. Oh, let's check it out. I got the WOG to look at. Armors. Heavy fire robe, 100. Yeah. So it's better than that. Pirate armor is 55, so it would... Plate armor would be better than that, but then we would have to kill... mine crawlers to do it.
What do you want to...
Ah, and it costs 3. That would leave us with 19. That's an odd number. And if I didn't waste learning points on the light spell, then that would have been perfect. Well, that's, I think, supposed to be the thing, is that mages don't have as much armor available to them. It doesn't take as long. And yeah, you know, you cap out sooner than the other ones. So the lizard men are up there, so I don't want to go that way. I don't remember. I think in the first 2 games, both types of lizards will like pull aggro for each other. Yeah. I'll take him down. Oh! God damn it! Uh-oh! Alright, well, thanks.
So much for you, filthy beast.
Filthy beast. At least that'll... excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, come on. Just a fucking log. Why visit Valley before Jarkandar? I don't think it necessarily is. Miss Fernando's quest? How do you miss it? Oh god, I pulled him. Yeah, the lizards are harder to kite than most other enemies because their charge attack happens much quicker. Oh, I did not know that. I didn't know it broke Vatras's weapon dealer quest. Yeah, I find since going to the valley first gives you a lot of opportunities to gain XP. And, yeah. Going to Jarkandar in Chapter 2, not quite as prepared for it. I'm not gonna kill a dragon yet. I just couldn't remember if, like, you could, jump down and swim along the river that way. I think the current's too strong. Actually, I don't remember if currents actually work in this game. I don't remember current actually mattering. Whoa! Oh crap, it's solid. That didn't work. Yeah, but that still doesn't make a whole lot of sense, Val. Because he is saying, oh, I can't help you with this incredibly important, world-changing, you know, emergency. Because there's nobody else to sit here and repeat my same story over and over again to these civilians. Yeah, so that kind of spoiled that plan. Now we have to get back out of here. I mean, I don't think the lizards will bother us if we're one of these. Yeah, fair enough. So the annoying thing is, they won't... Creatures like lizards and orcs won't attack you when you're in this form. But if you get too close to them, for some reason they aggro. So we still gotta keep a distance. We can't, like, rub up on them. This bridge is gone in the second game, right? There was once a bridge across there. Oh yeah, it would be gone because frickin' dragon's there now. Yeah, well, we should be able to hop into this water. Oh yeah, fuck off. Splish. I don't remember what we find here. I wonder how well the magic hammer works against the golems. Yeah. Kind of, but fighting... Oh, yeah. Fighting Raven in Chapter 2 would be pretty tough. Especially as a mage, because in Chapter 3 you now have Circle 3 spells. And doing Jarkandar in Chapter 2, you only have, like, bitch level spells. Really? Really? Stop moving, you prick. Oh yeah, true. I actually never use fear in this game. I really should experiment with it more. If I recall correctly, there's really no reason to come here. Oh no, there's a chest. Shame we don't find any more magic or armor. Yeah, I remember that happening with the orcs, and I could not... It scared the shit out of me the first time I used it. Because of that. The orcs just turn into like a clump and float away. And actually, the fear... There's a fear rune down the way we would have come through the little valley there, so maybe we should go after that. Oh, got lurkers. I'm gonna ignore yous. Oh god, I fucked up. Maybe I'll head this way instead. You have to be careful. I know there's some dragon snappers around here. There's them. I believe there's a stone golem down there. Go this way, we encounter Orcs'. We got Lizardos. And one hit these with these? Nope. Ah, fank. Ah, crap. I have goofed. Can you fuck off? Oh my god, I hate lizards so much. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, dude, see the boulder in front of you? How about you climb it? Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, they're nuts. Okay, never mind. There aren't any orcs down here. That works. Yeah, but I swear they spam much more in this game than they do in the first one. I think the heavy guard armor is a little, like, tacky looking. It's supposed to be like a royal soldier armor, and it's got like a weird demon face on the front of it. Who that snarling? Yeah, that's the funniest part about the heavy guard armor, is you're not even allowed to have it in the first game. But you die. These wolves have the same funky AI. A lot of wolfy skins. Yeah, I wonder if that was like a deliberate thing. Like finally giving you the the expansion. They're like, oh yeah, we can finally give them the opportunity to get the heavy guard armor. So Olaf, I don't know why his leather pouch has his name on it. It's just because he doesn't have much. But Bilgot talks about how his pal Olav ran away from the mining site. And I always thought that, you know, there's a quest related to that leather satchel, and that we were supposed to bring it back or something. Yeah. Well, I was never around in the forums in those days, I'm afraid. Alright, let's kill these bitches now. Oh wow, he didn't get his health back. That's weird. Usually when they go off screen, their health do not recover. Well, that takes care of that. Right, now, I need to be careful here, because I don't think we need to learn how to remove claws to get the pack leader claws. Which is why I really haven't, because they're not that... It's not a terribly useful skill otherwise. Yeah, I mean, how is a sleeper ever going to let you become a guru if he knew that you were going to be his downfall? Fucking flies. Hey, I hit it. I got so many arrows, I don't feel like constantly quaffing potions just to kill these. Ah, I hit him on the ricochet. Alright, so the smart thing to do here is to start taking down the snappers before the new ones move in, which happens when Fagith gives you the quest. That's assuming you want to do the route where you wipe them all out. But we're going to kill them all anyway. For the extra XP. I haven't looked on the other side of this thing in a while. I know there's really nothing to see, but I feel like going over there and exploring anyway. They kept the towers and everything, but got rid of the whole orc camp. Yeah, it is a shame that we can never, like, at least see the old facade of the temple. They just completely got rid of it. I mean, yeah, I know the temple got buried when the barrier fell. It would still be cool. And there's like nothing left here. I want to see if there's like any remnants of it. Where the hell is that? Oh, it's a swamp dragon. Yeah, there's nothing here. Interesting. More magic MacGuffins. Alright, well, back across. And turn that off. Aha, eat it. Damn it all. Don't you try and jump at me. Aha. I have the high ground. We're 100 plus dungeons, really? I can appreciate modders who like add a shit ton of extra content, but at the same time, I don't like it when they get carried away with like their, you know, fan fiction bullshit and all their like a lot of times they like just put in a whole bunch of shit from like other games or like way too many like Easter eggy kind of stuff, like tributes to other shit. That's the stuff that really annoys me. Alright, well, here we are. Oh, look who it is.
What are you doing here?
I'm a scout. I roam the country. But all those snappers haven't made it easy for me. It's a good time to land a few trophies, provided you know what you're doing.
Alright, do you know what you're doing?
Can you...
I can show you
I don't need to learn that.
the entire...
Do you know where Iego got to?
Iego? He was one of Silvestro's scrapers. I saw him with 2 knights in a box. Not so... You can see the old watchtower. A path leads through...
Interesting.
Hey, what are you...
Yes, I come from the castle. Why?
What's the situation there?
No better than here. The orcs are still there.
Damn, you're not... I'll tell you something. If I weren't scared shitless, I'd just beat it out of here.
Armor script of his because I cheated to revive everyone after I failed to save them from the orc attack. Oh, interesting.
What are you...
I should... No, I was... My...
I
Oh
found
yeah, we
Olaf.
can't say we found
What's
Olaf.
he up to?
He's dead. The wolves ate him.
Ah, damn. I hope that...
Oh, we'll see about that. The fun thing about Bill, guys, we actually get him. We could get him to the threshold of the valley, and he just feels too like comfortable with the idea that he can leave any time now, and he never leaves and ends up getting killed by orcs or something.
Where do you...
I'm here on behalf...
Very good.
I am not here...
No.
My mission is to find...
Honored magician. It would certainly be helpful...
So be careful with this, because if you choose the first option, it cancels his quest, and he won't give it to you anymore.
What can I...
For day, I don't... That's... And the...
And he wants us to kill snappers.
How
You...
Returning Dev somehow convinced Russian VA of main character... Oh, VA. We voiced some terrible dialogue of theirs. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, and if you're, a mercenary, he'll still force you to do it, but at least he'll pay you for it. I think. Yeah, becoming the militia is like... You become everyone's bitch. Like, it's hilarious. And the worst part about it is in Chapter 3, when you have to free Bennett, it costs you 2,000 gold to get, what's his name? Cornelius's, confession. Whereas everybody else can get it for free. I don't think you can. I don't remember being able to refuse it in... Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Bilgot. Yeah, Returning does a shit ton of, gameplay changes too, right? Like mechanics and stuff like that. So I think a lot of mods built from that. Ones that don't do the whole fanfic shit.
What do you know about that?
Why do you want to know?
I'm going to...
That's
Then, what... Tell me...
I'm very...
Where...
He tells us about the pack leader. In exchange for promising to get him out of here, which we will do by way of... Well, bringing him to do... to Diego. I don't know what the hell happened to me there. Oh my god, I can't wait to hear that in post. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Oh crap, he's got more hit points. Mine. Really? Because he just took more hits. All the other snappers I could take down with like the same combo as a lurker, he took 3 fire arrows at the end of it. Oh, defense? Yeah, he must have more hit points then, because that was weird. I can laugh, it just doesn't happen very often. Yeah, by taking out the initial snappers, they don't crowd the place as much. We can deal with them one-on-one more easily. Ah, it's getting dark. It's a shame there's no beds to sleep in around here. I'll probably just, again, advance it via cheats to daytime, so... Set time 6. Just because I don't want it to be so damn dark that nobody can see. So the funny thing is, only the snappers that spawn as a result of this quest are the ones you need to kill, I think. The ones that were already here don't matter. But they get in the way. Because all the snappers will defend each other. Spell in Gothic 3 that lets you do this has a cool effect. Oh yeah, it's kind of funny that, you know, you can turn night to day. But because of the way it works, like they couldn't script it to work both ways. I mean, fuck's sake, they could do that in, Ocarina of Time, but they couldn't do that in Gothic 3? Are you kidding? So it's funny that we can do both options for this. We can kill the pack leader, or kill all the snappers, but we only get a reward for one or the other.
I killed the leader of the pack.
Good. Without a...
Yeah, they should do a DirectX 11 mod for Gothic 3. That would be awesome.
Report. I've already... I see. Good.
And it's funny that he complains that he loses too many men. But we can take one of his men-at-arms away from him.
It's time.
I'm ready.
Nobody cares. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to this guy first. 10 grand.
May Inos be with you.
I haven't come to...
Then speak to...
About...
Yeah.
It's still busy.
Listen, a friend of mine is in the... I want you to take him this ring.
No problem.
Good.
Udar.
How...
Where's...
And it is a ring of... Tengrand's ring. A ring of Tengrand's ring. We don't need that. I actually need the astral power. I didn't even realize I had that. Really? WoW upgraded to DX12? That's kind of crazy. Aren't they at DX13 already? I swear they were. I don't even keep up with this shit anymore. Interesting. So Bilgot being a follower is nice because, well, he'll help us with these.
One less monster around.
God damn it, fly. Nice swing, idiot. Alright, well, I guess Bilgot's less useful than I remembered.
One less monster around.
He's got a flail like a moron. I always wondered how, like, the Bloodfly AI worked.
One less monster around.
Because they're the only enemy that, like, constantly migrates all over the place. I think they did it even more in the first game. So Bilgot is not invincible, so we do have to be careful with him. I mean, the World of Warcraft engine is not even as old as the Gothic 1 and 2 engine, and if they can do DirectX 11 on this, then I don't see why not. All it would really do at that point is affect, like, some post effects and shadows and shit. Oh god, don't get too close to the orcs, please.
Well done! One dirty beast.
Well
less.
done.
One less monster around.
Warlords? I don't know what we're talking about anymore. I mean, it's not like graphics in terms of like textures and polygons and shit like that. It's just post effects, you know, the lighting engine, skybox, particle effects to some extent. Yeah. And that's all it is and all it was really meant to be, because DirectX 11, well, DirectX period doesn't really do anything else, as far as I know.
Hey, I thought you were dead.
Yeah, so I was. But now I'm back, and I'm trying to prove that the dragons are really here.
Who are you doing that?
I work for Lord Hagen, with the help of
The Paladins. I wanted to warn the Paladin that instead
the important...
Stop saying.
There's a...
That's good.
Yes, yes. Everyone's favorite voice actor. It's funny that Iego seems to be one of the only recurring NPCs that we can't pretend we don't remember.
Listen.
Oh,
I'm trying... That's... How did you...
I was key with
He's got a lot of dialogue. I don't much care about it.
What do I need?
Since the fall, we stay.
I want to buy Gorn his freedom, but Garand is asking 1,000 pieces of gold.
A tidy sum of gold. I've got 300 gold pieces on me. You can...
That grand total puts us at 800 between Milton, Gorn's secret stash, and Iego. So we only have to pay 200 ourselves. I didn't know that about Vanilla. You also don't get the quest to lead him out of the valley in Vanilla, for some reason.
Let's go to
the past? You go first, but don't even... Also, I have just escaped and it go... Let me know.
It's funny how he gets even nasalier
All
in the expansion. No, I'm pretty sure you don't. Alright, so the annoying part about all this is Iego is so fussy about which path we take, he actually wants to take the most dangerous one. And it's really annoying. But there are some tricks that we can get around. The only way he'll really go is that way, through all the orcs and the wargs and all that good shit. Thanks, Iego. Alright, well, this part's tricky. We need to kill us some orcs. Because my trick to get through here is to basically walk along this ridge here. And these orcs will pull, and these guys will of course aggro on them if we don't take care of them now. Shit. At least doing that. The funny thing is, oh god.
One less monster around.
If they keep alternating between hitting the orc while it's chasing you, as long as one of them doesn't hit it twice, it keeps coming after you. So, well, with Bilgot, if you teleport to the pass, he will actually teleport there at some point. But Iego, you can't do that with. Yeah, that's why I want to play it again. I feel like it would be a cakewalk.
One less monster around.
Yeah. So, like, legit, at this point, it would be easier to just follow this wall. I mean, we're not getting anywhere near the castle, yet he gets so upset when we try to go this way.
Suicidal, are you?
Yeah, we can't go this way. But the funny thing is, if you cross an area that he doesn't want to go through,
nothing to be had there.
As long as you can get to the other side, then at some point he will follow you. But something like that I think is too far. He'll actually despawn before we can even get there. So that's why I have to go this way. Yeah. It is hilarious. So yeah, the only real way you can go is that way, and there's like 100 orcs over there, so I don't know why he wants to do that. We have to be careful here, though, because, well, that's a dragon's lair down there, and somehow Iego is well aware of that. We have to really hug this ridge.
Wait!
Oh, don't tell me to wait. Bilgot did not seem to make it. That's fine, I hope.
Hey, are you...
We're fine, you idiot. The annoying thing is if you test his patience too much, he'll actually stop following you. And we don't need to save anymore. Right, I forgot you can't hold backspace for some reason. Bilgot.
Wait!
Don't tell me to fucking wait.
What part of...
Shut up, we're not near the fucking castle. And somehow I'm floating. Alright, so now here's the annoying part, because we can get him down here. But if we try to go that way, it's too close to the castle for him. He won't follow us. So the only way we can possibly do this is to jump down here. He'll jump down with us. Okay, that time he actually made it pretty safely. That is very atypical. Normally he just runs off the edge and like falls flat on his face and dies. No, I mean, Gothic 2 was easier. Enemies had less health, you did more damage, things were... cost less strength and learning points. And they actually made it more difficult because of the fact... because people said, oh, this is so much easier than Gothic 1. And that's why with the expansion, they made it much more difficult. And now, because you can only get it with the expansion, this is really the only way to play it. Okay, so we can't stay on this side of the river. Yeah, Seekers were easy as fuck. I actually really enjoyed fighting them in the first game because they were so easy. They acted like such badasses. And yeah, I remember you could take down a dragon with fireballs in the vanilla. Oh god, there's orcs! Whoa. Why does fireball sound so weird? Ow. Did not realize there were orcs quite this close. Thank God for Diego. Yeah, the health regen is... because they have such high resistance, it's almost impossible for you to DPS them. Which is the only real way to fight the orcs. Well done. Well, I still have the best strategy for fighting the undead orc, though. I mean, undead dragon. Come on. One thing I do gotta say is hilarious about the way Kai Rosenkrantz composed his soundtracks. It's how much he, like, reused themes in different tracks. So, like, we heard the fluty bit right there, even though it's part of the Valley of Mind soundtrack, it actually came from the old Aztec ruins. Okay, let's be careful with the Dragoon Snapper. Nice.
Nothing to plunder.
Okay, so Diego made this whole path nice and safe for us. Hello, Tylas. And I'm glad you agree with me. So we gotta lead Diego up here. Then we should be able to kind of force Bilgot to show up, because we lost him way back. And unless he fell off the cliff and died, we should be able to get him to just teleport here. Yeah, I mean, it was challenging to, like, newcomers, but I can imagine that people who are already experienced with Gothic found the original Gothic 2 just way too easy. Yep, see, there he is. Good old Bilgit.
Right. There we are. Now hit the road. This area is hot.
Thank you.
Don't get yourself eaten. That'd be a pity.
Farewell.
Pity indeed.
Wait a minute.
So all he really does is chill here. Kind of funny. Now, since we've wiped out all the orcs here, we don't have to worry about Iego, but I'm pretty sure if we just talk to Iego over there, then we can split up with him. I don't he doesn't follow us through the threshold, does he? Well, changing your vision for fan feedback is not always good PR, necessarily. Oh my god, dude. So you do get an Easter egg for bringing him here, by the way, which is something I only found out the last time I played this. Somebody had told me, and then I went back and checked it out.
Remember back then?
Nostalgia bonus.
When we met here for the first time? It's been ages. There was something else in this place. Damn, I just can't remember. Whatever. I shall go the rest of the way by myself. I have a few things to take care of before I can return to Corinus. Thank you, my friend. I'll see you in town.
I think it's possible to miss that, because if you get too close to the entrance to the abandoned mine, he'll talk to you there instead, and then you can't lead him over here. Does he despawn? Because I swear, like, on a couple occasions, I came back here in Chapter 4, and he was just sitting here dead or something. Oh, like if he... What, does Iego walk over there and we can talk to him again? Oh, maybe I'll wait for Iego to show up there. And have a chat. Yeah. Classic. Hey, what you just parking your ass here for?
What are you doing here? I thought you were headed across the pass.
I just can't go on. Let me rest for a minute. I'll manage. Don't worry.
If you say so.
Just a little break.
Yeah, a little break, and then you are never seen again.
Hey, you! How's it going?
Fine.
Can you
Sure, what?
Noise. You said he's supposed to have a duplicate dialogue here? Does not happen. Someone tried to replicate the G1 intro by leaping backwards off the cliff in the water. Landed on a log and died. Nice. Classic. I am, actually. That's a good thought. I didn't notice that. Oh, you know why? It's because I have that and that. Well, that still puts me at 42, though. I might need to take advantage of that while it's there.
Hey! Can you
Sure.
Yoink. Oh, it's still only...
Good.
I don't normally do that. But it might have been worth it, since we kind of cheated it. Yeah, now we got good sword. Well, yeah, he wouldn't teach you anything in the valley, and since you couldn't lead him here, it never came up. It's got to be a bug of some kind, because it's not like Diego is such a good teacher that he can teach you, you know, when you're already advanced. Alright, well, we've done everything, I guess. All that's left is to free Gorn, right? Oh, and Tengon's ring, help from Marco. Yeah, that's it. I don't think so.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm still 10 short of that. Short of that.
That was obvious all along.
I can only use the fine sword.
Hey, you!
Alright, I have a ring for you.
Here, I bring you Tengron's ring. It's supposed to protect you. Tengron says he'll come and get it once he's back.
What? You say?
Yes, yes.
It's really not my problem.
I've heard a thing or two.
Will it ever change?
I don't think that affects the learning point, like, training thing, though.
You already know what I think. Oh, I really didn't deserve that.
Because it's supposed to calculate it before modifiers. But it seems like we did bug it out somehow.
You didn't get that from me.
I talked to Fayeth.
What
Fayeth?
you got to tell me?
His people have mined. He wants me to tell you that he needs.
What?
It's funny that he won't send him to Fagith, who is the one who ends up dying because of it. But he'll send it to Marcos, who is the one who, like, abandoned his site. And arguably should be considered the deserter.
About Silvestro's minings.
Did you go see him?
Everyone's dead there.
What about the ore?
They managed to secure a few chests.
Damn.
Damn.
I've met
And?
4 chests. Now he's got
What? And now he won't damn. My men are almost all dead, and with the bit of ore we have, we can't even stop one orc, let alone an army. This expedition is doomed to failure.
If 10 chests full of ore can't produce one sword that can stop an orc, then you were doomed from the start.
What about the letter?
We have 10 crit. You shall have.
I want to buy.
Agreed.
What are you planning?
I've tried everything. We'll continue to stand for.
Alright, well, have fun.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, that's a silly ring. I don't know why they decided to make it.
You really didn't. You already know what I think.
Yeah, I think I'm guessing they made it such a cheap sword to produce just because they were worried that if it needed a lot of ore, players would have wasted all the ore they could get by then.
You really didn't deserve
Not
that.
realizing that they needed to save it.
Set Gorn.
I've already. They didn't deserve that. That's the first I've heard of it.
All right, good old Gorn.
That's nothing new. But he knew that all along. That was quite obvious.
Enough of this lounging about. You're free.
It's about time somebody got me out of here. I certainly hadn't expected it to be you, though.
Eurythiel isn't in this game.
Garon says you eat.
Now that you mention.
Okay.
Sure thing.
Alrighty. So it's funny, he gives you the medium mercenary armor if you're a mercenary at this point in the game.
Get that from me. That's exactly what I said.
And he says he finds it tucked in, like, the corner of the cell. Oh yeah, it was just reskinned Eurythiel, wasn't it?
That's the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's hilarious. He ends up out of the valley anyway. I'll take a nap to give him the time to get to Milton's. Get to old Melty.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
Why does he get so worked up?
Will it ever change?
Will it ever change?
It was just like you said.
I freed Gorn.
Good. Then we should think about what...
What are your plans?
I shall return. I will wait for a while. It is more than necessary that Pyro...
If you think so.
I hope that Lord Hagen will recognize the threat that emanates from this valley. Not the...
Well then, have a...
So I wonder about Milton. Like, does Did he, like, get back to the monastery before being sent back here with the expedition?
Hey, you.
Like, I wonder if,
Listen, I've loafed around here long. How did you get over?
There's a
Good.
Yes, yes.
I heard you could.
I wonder if, like, Pyrocar, like, Lord Hagen said, wanted a mage to come with him. And Pyrocar sent Milton because he just showed up and, like, wasn't that important to him. Plus, he also knew the valley. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know why I still have the global filter on. It's just, I'm worried about somebody, like, trying to be edgy and saying something very off-color. I don't remember, can you get in there? In that little alcove there? In Gothic 2? I think you can. Oh yeah, you can. Okay. I don't remember what's in there, but we'll get that legitimately next time. We gotta pick some pockets to get the key. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Well, it could have been a figment of Milton's imagination if we didn't tell him.
Right, here we are.
Oh, there it is.
I shall go the rest of the way. I have a few things. Thank you.
Sweet, free XP. Alrighty. So we'll go through this way because we gotta pick up all the stuff we left behind since we went through the path instead of through the mine. No, I guess Bilget despawned already. What on earth? Why are the walls so, like, transparent and watery? What the fuck? What happened? Huh? What? What? Why? Why is it all like that? I'm scared. Something went wrong. God damn it all. Yeah, I know, it's DirectX related, but it still was somewhat of a shock. Alright, so this is the tricky part. Oh my god, it happened over there too. Make sure that we don't have Marvin on. Hopefully reloading will fix it. That did not work. Relaunching the game might fix it? It's happening everywhere. Let me restart the game. Yeah, the fucking barrier. God dang mages just couldn't leave well alone. Yeah, I find a lot of the visual bugs from the DX11 can be fixed just by relaunching. There we go. Much more better. Alright, let's fry some goblinos. What good would that do them? Oh yeah, maybe Satyrus wanted to reform the barrier so he could prove that his magic ore trick would work. Alright, so this is gonna be tricky because this is our first encounter with the Seeker. It is the only, like, really mandatory one. Until the Circle of the Sun ritual. What was I looking for? And we don't really have much to take him down with. Yeah, that is true. And don't say recurring, because that game has nothing to do with Gothic. Ergo, he cannot be a recurring character. Why do I have that equipped? So. Might need to do some of that. Yeah, just don't even worry about it. That game was so bad. Everything about that chapter was dumb. The idea of there being a like tree in the middle of the swamp where somehow all three mages of all three gods are like working in harmony, and then like Ningal, who is one of the like most evil of the black mages, is somehow cooperating with them and just being like, all right, nah, fuck that game. Alright, well, here we got Seeker Boy. Guess I'll put this on because it's slightly more defensive. Nah, I hated all of it. Game was awful. Well, secret robes look more badass.
You chose the path of magic to conquer us. A clever move, but even that will do you no good.
Won't it? Yeah, these guys got a lot of resistance. Now the Beliar breath won't go away again. There he is. Well, the funny thing is, I actually find enemies are easier to stun lock when you have the most basic one-handed combos. Didn't even scratch me. Okay, that's getting annoying. I am haunted. Yeah, well, we gotta deal with them in Chapter 3, that's the problem. Same models as a corrupted sect camp people. Oh, yeah, yeah. Like when you remove the robes. Disrobe. That game does not exist. It is a myth. It is a nightmare. It never happened. Oh god. Got flickering waterfalls again. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Oh yeah, the black mage at the end of the game does too, I guess. Oh look, how many horrible creatures have suddenly shown up.
You're finally back.
I am.
You have to go see Zardus right away. There's a problem.
That I certainly believe.
All hell's broken loose since you left. Talk to Zardus. He's waiting for you. Zardus gave me this rune for you.
Another thing, actually, we gotta be careful. I think, well, let's see what happens if Lester walks past the Seekers, if they go after him. But it's kind of funny how... Oh, I forgot, he doesn't actually leave, he just stands here. Doesn't he? Or what does he do? I don't know, I'll just follow him. It's cool how, like, we go back to the valley and it's so much more dangerous than we remember. We come back here thinking, okay, well, we're back to kind of like the safe, civilized zone. But even this area becomes so much more dangerous, and just walking around, it, like, you don't feel safe anymore. There's so many, like, dangerous things on the roads. There's seekers everywhere. Yeah. It is pretty hilarious. Yeah, see, he's going after Lester now.
Just you.
Oh no, is Lester immortal? Yeah, he is. Well, that's all very funny. And he just wiped him the fuck out. Lester could single-handedly take down all the Seekers. Look at this guy go. He's getting involved in everything. Also, kind of tragic, Lester doesn't know who he just killed. I mean, that could have been like one of his best friends from the camp for all he knows.
One less monster around.
I think that was Baal Netbeck. Alright, well. At least we know Lester can defend himself. Let's get to Zardas. Yeah, he was the one talking to trees. Yeah, let's take this off. So I look more magely.
Hey. I'm back from the Valley of
High time.
You were right. The land's been overrun. Orcs are besieging. It won't be long. Lester said you wanted to see. What the hell has happened here in the...
The enemy has learned who you really are. He has recognized the threat. The game of hide and seek is over. Yesterday... What proof is...
I received a letter.
That should be enough to convince...
What will be the...
Go and bring Lord Hagen the letter from Garand. Then go to the monastery and talk. Nothing is more important than getting this artifact away to safety. Go now before it's too...
I was attacked by magicians in black robes.
The enemy has many faces. They have taken up their... Stay out of the...
No, I think Dragon Snipers are actually one of those that were just as difficult in the vanilla game.
The water interest as soon the art of...
Yes, yes.
What are you but so that they...
Also, I shouldn't have skipped through that, but there's something hilarious about what Zardas says there. He says that when we first talked to him, he says that the fire mages have assumed him to be dead, and then there he says the fire mages are sure that he's still alive. So it's one of them continuity issues that they got going on in this game. Oh, what was that? How do you get a ring from Lester? I know that Lester gave you a ring. Oh, well, I just heard the bandit die. Lester comes here after you gain access to the city. Really? And he gives you a ring? Oh, thank goodness that warg is too obsessed with his dinner. Oh, no, I did that. I thought you meant Lester gives you a ring. Yeah, I talked to Zardas when Lester was sleeping on his couch. So yeah, we couldn't save that bandit, unfortunately. He was destined to die one way or another. Yeah, I don't remember when I did that, but it was, I think, in the first stream. We have to be careful. There's seekers everywhere, but we're gonna go get this item that only spawns up here based on your faction. That's weird. I don't remember Dexter's dialogue about the Seekers in vanilla. Really? God, they covered everything in that freaking mod. Alright, well, we gotta kill some Lizardos. Good thing is we can get them stuck here. God damn it all. Oh god. Mistakes happened. I think it's coming. No, it's not. Not yet. When does it show up? Chapter 2? You said? We don't need to kill him. Okay. Amulet of Enlightenment. That's decent. I think that lets us cast... Yeah, it gives us 4 casts of the old, Ice Lance. That's good. Yeah, it is weird. They didn't really, make the 2 melee-focused guilds that distinct. Or didn't seem to stay committed to the distinction, because for some reason they implied that the mercs should have been like the thugs and, you know, have all the melee skills. They're also supposed to be the guys who use bows. Paladins are supposed to use crossbows, but they don't get, I don't know, they get like the dex stuff. Okay, well, now we're at the interesting part.
Any new? Just go down the path. If you run into a fellow with a... Have the blood? Yeah, they've been here for a... How are your... As if that would... My prob... You noble lords from the monastery. Hey, watch your mouth, bud. All you can do is talk big.
I don't know why Malith turned into such an asshole in this chapter. Yeah, it's weird. It's such a dumb... Oh my god. These freaking distorted sheep, they're like out of the thing. It's like a John Carpenter monstrosity. Yeah, it's weird that, the mercs get a quest to find his frickin' walking stick. It's like such a dumb quest to begin with. Why is it exclusive? We can still ask to buy the work clothes.
How much?
Well, it's not gonna...
Not happening. I thought that would go away in this chapter.
How's your phone?
I can't... All of a sudden, it's been a long, short time later. My wife took deathly ill again. I'm falling apart.
Have you talked?
Sure. I think they're...
What?
Well, I'd surely love to, but why should I?
Why don't you take your wife?
We ought to go to the city to see Vatras about it.
What was their business?
They didn't say.
Where did
they went up that?
So there is dialogue if you go up and try and talk to those Seekers, but as soon as you do that, all 3 of them come after you, and that's a problem. Easiest way to deal with this is have a fire rain spell and stand just barely close enough to hit them. Because Vino's up there, and if we stand too close, it'll kill him as well. Pick up a mage-only quest here. Yeah, that's the other thing, is they kill Vino. Isn't there a 4th one up there, too? Yeah, there is. That sneaky ass. So we have to, like, approach it from this side, so that way we can hit all 4 of them with the fire rain, take them down, and not kill Vino. That is the only feasible way to get rid of them all. Is this a mage exclusive quest? I thought anybody could get the quest to get her medicine. Yeah, I figured it would. That would also explain why he's such a wine aficionado.
Aren't you?
No, I should.
Can I have?
It would be help.
Alrighty. So we can't follow the road, because if we did that, we'd be attacked by the Seekers. So we gotta scoot around here. We'll help Vino later. Really? I did not know that. I guess because I really haven't played as anything other than a mage in years. So I forget some of these distinctions. Alright, well, we're back at town. I think I'm going to wrap it up for now, because
That's what I've always said.
I want to get some, like, actual chores done today. So, thank you all very kindly for stopping in.
And it's gonna get even
Seekers
worse.
took out several people at the entrance to the city. Oh, nice. That's hilarious. I used to be able to get the Seekers at the Circle of the Sun to kill each other. You're clever about it. I'll experiment a little bit with it when we get back there. But yeah. Gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you all who stopped in again. Hope you had fun. I will not be streaming Gothic 2 tomorrow, but I plan around the same time to do get back to The Witcher 2. So if any of you care about that, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow morning. But until next week, have yourselves a fine rest of your evening.